the new Disney-MGM Studios theme park. All this and more is on its way.
I love a parade. The tramping of feet, I love every beat. I hear the drum. Oh, I love a parade. When I hear a band, I just want to stand and cheer as they come. That rat-a-tat-tat. The flare of a horn. That rat-a-tat-tat. A breathing of horn. The sight of a drill will give me a thrill. A thrill to feel of anything military. I love a parade. A handful of hits, a line of defense, so ready for day. For I love a parade.
The Walt Disney World Happy Easter Parade. Brought to you by the Kissimmee St. Cloud Resort Area. For the best room rates outside the gates of the Walt Disney World Vacation Kingdom. Premier Cruise Line. The official cruise lines of Walt Disney World with the exclusive cruise and Disney Week. And Johnson & Johnson, where quality products for the American family have been a tradition for generations.
Hello, everybody, and a very happy Easter to you. Welcome to the 1989 Walt Disney World Happy Easter Parade. I'm Alan Thicke.
And I'm Joan London. We are coming to you live from the Magic Kingdom in Florida. It is so gorgeous here today. I think it's 82 degrees.
Oh,
there
agreed.
you see a beautiful shot of the Magic Kingdom and Cinderella's castle from the blimp, which is piloted today by Captain Joe Whalen. He is from Hot Springs, Arkansas. Look at it.
Beautiful.
What a day here in the Magic Kingdom.
That's the view from my room there.
That's
no,
right.
not that. That's their view. Plenty of excitement here today. Over 600 performers and Disney characters.
Plus a blast to the past from Disneyland in California with none other than Frankie Avalon.
First, we want to join Regis Philbin. He's down on Main Street checking out all the fun. How's it looking down there, Reg?
It looks great, Alan. Nice to see you again, and happy Easter, Joe. Never seen more excitement in my life, right, gang? Right. Yeah, all that. Everybody here is looking for a parade, and as usual, they are from all over the country. This lady.
Wisconsin, Illinois, Michigan, Indiana.
Indiana, I love your hat, Indiana. Take a look at this.
Hi.
Just kidding. No, that's great. Over here, we have a family that has a reunion here at Disney World, what, every year?
Every year.
How many are we talking about?
11. There's 11 of us from Crest Hill, Illinois.
And how do you all get together here?
We fly down.
Together.
Together.
You break out the years every year?
Yes, we do. Yes.
What is the name of the family?
We're the two Grzedich families and the Murphy family from Crest Hill, Illinois.
Hope you have a wonderful reunion today, okay? That's great. Hey, that marching music you hear behind me and coming way down Main Street, USA, is none other than the U.S. Army Ground Forces Band, the official musical ambassadors of the American Combat Soldier from Fort McPherson, Georgia.
And there they are. Don't they look great in their Army uniforms?
Sure do. You know, they received the only band combat distinction ever given. Now, I don't know what instrument you would play in a combat band. Would it be tenor grenade or rhythm bazooka?
Rhythm bazooka. That was given by President Zachary Taylor. This unit, they served in Alaska in 1942, and then they were reactivated in 1973 to Fort McPherson in Georgia.
Their conductor is Michael D. Pyatt, and the drum major is Arnold Leslie.
And the song they are playing is the Army song, and it sounds great.
Pretty smooth left turn.
You bet, right down Main Street, USA. There, here come the world-famous Percherons leading an authentic turn-of-the-century Calliope. Look at that.
And that coach is being pulled by Disney's very own Percheron horses. They're stabled over at the ranch in Fort Wilderness.
And look at the close-up here on the Calliope. It's from London, England. It was built in 1907. Walt Disney saw it. He just fell in love with it. He purchased it in the 1940s. And, of course, the rest is history.
Those guys riding the Calliope are what they call riding rough. That meant no shock absorbers. This is a 1.2-mile spanking for those guys.
All right, here comes the Happy Easter Parade with the ostriches. Graceful ostriches. They're actually from the Disney classic Fantasia, Dance of the Hours.
Of course, they are well known for sticking their head in the sand. They wouldn't want to do that today. They'd miss a fine parade, wouldn't they?
You bet.
Fantasia 1940, remember? I don't.
And I don't remember that. Of course not. Dancing hippos here. They are tossing pink rose petals and glitter from their Easter baskets to pave the way for the rest of the folks in the Easter parade. And there are a lot of folks lined up along the streets down there.
And look at the size of that egg. That's Thumper up there.
And little bunnies all dressed for the occasion with Thumper. Now, I know my girls are somewhere on the float. I think they're hiding back there with some of the bunnies, Jamie and Lindsay. There's little Amanda you see there with the dark hair. She came down here to celebrate her 3rd birthday, Amanda Silvestri.
You know how Thumper got his name? When he was nervous, he would thump his foot.
Thump his foot. Thumps it all the time,
I
too.
just call my mother when I'm nervous. My mother is here today. Happy Easter, Mother. And the size of that egg. Later they'll use that for an omelet for Brian Bosworth, but right now it's been painted by those people with brushes you just saw.
Do you know that weighs 2,600 pounds? That's
Yes.
a big crane to get up there on top of that float.
This next float is some giant bacon.
And there are your painters. Hey, look who's here.
There they are, Mickey and Minnie Mouse.
America's favorite couple, riding in a beautiful Landau coach. And, of course, it's been a big, big year for Mickey because he's been celebrating his 60th birthday all year long. And he's been riding around the country in his limousine.
Limousine.
There's a limousine, that's right. He's been going all across America telling folks about the new Disney-MGM Studios theme park opening May 1st. And that thing is 40 feet long. It's custom fitted, complete with a TV set and a dining area.
Cheese, a lot of
and
cheese.
Mickey's own bed. There you go. Yes, lots of cheese. Look at all the characters. Everybody will see their
Everybody's here.
favorites here, that's for sure. Friar Tuck and Sheriff of Nottingham.
There's Brer Bear with that bat.
And Gideon.
He hit 340 last year.
I saw Winnie back there.
340 rabbits. Remember, he was always cranky and chasing rabbits. There's
Eeyore.
And there's Tigger in behind. Friar Tuck.
You get all those guys together. And, oh, I saw Pinocchio back there. There's Tigger.
Tigger would be a good team mascot, don't you think? Look at how he gets the crowd going here. Of course, they don't need much help on a beautiful day like today.
Oh, there's Jamie and Lindsay there.
There they are.
They came over on the other side. Hi, girls.
The Kraus girl.
I'll tell you, they have more fun down here.
Of course, later you'll see Mr. and Mrs. Easter Bunny. He's getting his whiskers trimmed right now, I think, and she's having her ears done, but they'll be along. We're heading for a commercial right now.
We'll be back with lots more happy...
People are always asking me, where's the Kissimmee St. Cloud Resort area? Can you believe it? Well, we're the best place to stay in Central Florida. If you're visiting the Walt Disney World Resort, SeaWorld, Boardwalk and Baseball, or Kennedy Space Center. And that's just the start of the fun. In Little Darlin's Rock and Roll Palace, you can watch the night away with 50 stars live on stage. Cheer for knights jousting on horseback and enjoy the feast at medieval times. Join the troops for some Western food, fun, and shopping up for liberty. Even come face to face with some real gators at the Gatorland Zoo. At Watermania, cool out in Florida's largest wave pool. Would I kid you? Kissimmee St. Cloud is in the middle of everything, with thousands of hotel rooms and campsites. What more could you want? Except a free brochure, right? So call now. I'm waiting.
The official cruise line of Walt Disney World brings you the cruise that comes with a Walt Disney World vacation free. 3 full days include hotel, rental car, and admission to it all, with a luxury 4-night cruise to the Bahamas from Central Florida.
The Walt Disney World Magic Kingdom in Florida.
And, you know, every time I come back to Walt Disney World, there's something new to see. Opening soon, we're going to have Pleasure Island, a giant nighttime entertainment complex for the whole family.
It'll have 6 nightclubs, 10 movie theaters,
comedy warehouses. And then we're also going to have something else brand new. It's going to be Typhoon Lagoon, a spectacular new water park.
9 twisting, turning water slides. It'll be exciting roaring streams over 400 feet long, and snorkeling in a saltwater Caribbean or Caribbean reef, whichever you prefer. Right now, we've got an extra special treat for you, a pre-opening preview of Walt Disney World's biggest project since Epcot Center, the new Disney-MGM Studios theme park.
We've got a little peek at this fantastic new movie theme park, an actual working studio. It opens May 1st.
On October 1st, 1971, Walt Disney World introduced Disney Magic to Florida with the opening of the Magic Kingdom. That was just the beginning. On October 1st, 1982, a whole new Disney era began with the opening of Epcot Center's Future World and World Showcase. On May 1st, 1989, Walt Disney World will unveil its 3rd theme park and biggest project since Epcot Center, the new Disney-MGM Studios theme park. Hi, I'm Kathleen Sullivan, the 1989 Walt Disney World Ambassador, here to tell you all about the movie excitement coming to Florida. As you can see, workers are putting finishing touches on what will really be 2 attractions in one. A movie theme park where you'll find yourself in the middle of scenes from some of the most famous movies and TV shows, and an actual working studio. This is the official countdown board that's counting away the days till the curtain goes up and the show begins. Oh, guys, only 35 days left. Better speed things up. Now that's fast. Stay tuned for more excitement and a behind-the-scenes peek at all the upcoming movie fun.
All right, we're back to the street where the Steamboat Stompers are playing some Dixieland jazz.
That hot sound you hear is their version of, what do you suppose? It's a hot time in the old town tonight. Time, yes.
And Pluto, of course, leading the way.
Yes, springtime means baseball. Pluto looks like he's ready for a good year. He'll be MVP, most valuable pooch this year.
Oh, very good.
Now, Joan, I had always thought that Abner Doubleday invented baseball, but to hear your husband talk about it, I think he did.
Well, you know, I sent Michael down to Mets Dream Camp this year, where you can be a big league player for a week. He came back with the most valuable trainer award, which means that they use more tape on him than anyone to tape him up and send him back out. Look at that shot.
There we are.
You can see what a gorgeous day it is today.
Pluto and his calisthenics.
Listen to these musicians. These are all students. And there are a lot of students that get the opportunity to play all throughout the year here in Disney World. And they are really, really good.
I'm ready for the season. Who do you like this year? Probably the Mets, huh?
Of course the Mets.
How about the Dodgers?
Nah.
Hey,
I like Tommy Lasorda, but it's got to be the Mets.
Lasorda's a good man, and Kirk Gibson had more big hits last year.
Meanwhile, we've got lots more. We've got lots more Easter magic in store for everyone, including a visit from Mr. and Mrs. Easter Bunny and that irascible rabbit himself, Roger Rabbit.
Go Dodgers. I just had to get that in.
I know.
Walt Disney has a very extra special treat for you this Easter Sunday. The Mormon Tabernacle Choir.
Yeah, made up entirely of volunteers. This choir, under the direction of Gerald Otley, has won numerous national and international awards. And here then, performing at the America Gardens Showcase in front of the American Adventure at Epcot Center, is the Mormon Tabernacle Choir.
Just do your best and make a rest and sing yourself a song.
We'll be right back with more of a Walt Disney World Happy Easter Parade.
If I were going to create the perfect place, I'd start with the north. I would carve out rivers and rolling hills, then ride the moon south and warm the skies with a tropical sun. I would dot the west with little hometowns and fill the east with excitement. Right in the middle, I'd put a great big playground. I would surround it all with water from coast to coast to coast, and I'd give it a name, Florida.
This is the final call for Flight 39. Apologize for the delay.
In an average business year, an average business traveler serves an average 21 days locked in transit.
Package for Flight 256 will be arriving.
National has a way to reduce your sentence, and it means you'll never have to encounter another counter. National's Emerald Isle. Freedom at last.
And you know what that sold for? $525 in 1931.
Now, here's a good way to get some exercise,
Now
like today.
For $525 now, you can get the air in those tires.
Look at that one. All these bicyclists, we should say, are members of the Wheelman Club from Palm Harbor, Florida. So they really know what they're doing. You have to know what you're doing in order to do that. Look at that, the 56-inch Singer. It was made in Coventry, England in 1885.
If a camel is a horse designed by a committee, surely that bike has to be a bike designed by a committee. At the end of the shipment, they had one big wheel, a little one. They said, what can we possibly do?
They're really high. That's a whole family riding there, I'm told. Who's getting their barbershop quartet going there? I think that's Goofy in there, I see, leading the way.
They comb the country for this talent, John.
Those are the Dapper Dans.
For the
Very
price
well
of a
known
shave
here.
and a haircut, yeah, they'll give you a song. They've never missed a day performing on Main Street, those guys. In L.A., of course, they don't have barbershop singing. They have the hair salon harmonizers.
Very good.
Excellent, dude.
Look who's marching there behind. There are 75 barbershoppers marching back there. They are all members of the Big Orange Chorus of Jacksonville, Florida. This musical group was 5 times Florida State champs. Their motto is, what? Practice, practice, practice. I'm told they practice a lot, too.
Well, how could you not have fun just watching those guys smiling and kicking and tipping their heads?
The crowds love it.
There. Look who's here. Peter Pan and Wendy together again.
From one of my favorite animated features, Peter Pan.
There's a little rivalry between Wendy and Tinkerbell, isn't there? But
oh, stop.
it's called the Peter Pan syndrome.
I think it's every kid's fantasy, though, one time or another, to fly. And this summer, a whole new generation of kids will be able to catch Peter Pan and Wendy's adventures with Captain Hook and Mr. Smee when Disney re-releases Peter Pan. I can't wait for that.
Great movie.
Captain Hook's up front there. He looks pretty fierce. But his little sidekick, Mr. Smee, is also there. They're never up to any good, though. Bye,
See you, Wendy.
See you, Wendy. Is this your new look, or what?
Well, no, this is the Bahamian look. I've tried to pick a hatband that goes with my egg
Aren't
here.
the islands a little far from Central Florida, don't you agree?
No, actually, the islands are only 45 minutes from Walt Disney World. The most beautiful beaches you'll ever... In fact, the whole other world. Look at
there's Kennedy Space Center.
Of course, the shuttle Discovery took off from there, and the Atlantis is on the launching pad.
And right there, you can see Port Canaveral. So many things to do.
Let's join Family Ties Scott Valentine. He's at Port Canaveral for an Easter cruise of the islands.
Hi, Joan. Hi, Ellen. Hi, everybody. Happy Easter. I'm Scott Valentine of Family Ties, and I think you know who these guys are. Say hi, everybody. Well, Premier Cruise Lines invited me and a couple of my Disney pals to christen their new ship, the Starship Majestic. Now, what's unique about the Starship Majestic is that it'll be the only ship to sail the beautiful Abaco Islands in the Bahamas. No other cruise ship sails there. And they've got beautiful beaches, historic villages, windsurfing, tennis, golf. It's all there waiting for you. So are we ready to christen? Okay. 1, 2, 3. I christen thee the Starship Majestic. Woo! Oh, no, Donald, we can't go yet. We got to say the magic word. Magic word? Abacadabra. Abacadabra! Now that's what I call magic. Bye, everybody. Say goodbye. Bye, Joan. Bye, Ellen. We'll see you all at the island. There's a difference when you're flying.
Where are we going today?
I'm going to Grandma's house.
With someone who shows how much they care.
I'm going to go anywhere without you.
A smile, a tone of voice, and the willingness to try. When you love to fly, it shows.
Hey, what's a Geo?
Geo is a new line of import-style small cars that'll take you anywhere, no matter how far you want to go, or how far you have to go to get there, or how many of you there are.
Gosh, Geo's swell. Where can I get one?
You won't find this Geo at a gas pump, and you won't find Geo boring, and you won't find Geo out of style. Geo's only sold and serviced at select Chevrolet dealers. Give us a call.
Geo.
Go ahead, call her.
A great day, sweetie.
What'll I say?
A great day waiting.
Just open your mouth. You'll be great.
Not the end of a Milky Way. A great day's waiting.
For you. You call her.
Milky Way.
Right. You remember me?
Milky Way, a great day's waiting.
I know I should drink milk, because it'll help me grow up big and strong. Milk's got stuff that's good for my bones and stuff that's good for my muscles. And I guess that's okay, but I'm more interested in having fun. sunshine. That's what makes milk so neat. You can drink a lot of it, and it tastes cool, so it can be a real pick-me-up. Milk, it does the body good.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Walt Disney World Happy Easter Parade.
Coming to you live from the Magic Kingdom in Florida, we have plenty of excitement still cooked up.
A little later on, we're going to be going to Disneyland in California with Frankie Avalon for a bopping good time.
And, of course, Roger Rabbit will be hopping along.
But first, let's join Regis and some spring breakers down on Main Street.
Hi, Joan and Alan. Yes, we're down here having a ball. These kids are on spring break. You know, not everybody's over at the beach area tearing up Daytona and Fort Lauderdale. So what brings you down here?
Walt Disney World, the sunshine.
Where are you from?
St. John's U in Minnesota.
University of Minnesota.
West Virginia Wesleyan College.
What about you?
West Virginia Wesleyan College.
What's the most exciting thing that's happened to you this spring break?
It's yet to come. It's yet to come.
Yet to come?
Yeah.
How long is it going to take you?
I don't know. I don't have much longer. Havre de Grace, Maryland. I go to Notre Dame in Baltimore, Maryland.
University of Minnesota.
You got a good tan there, big guy. You've been working on that, too. How about you?
Saugus District Secondary School.
So you guys all came down here to Disney World, huh?
Yep.
Want to be on the beach raising heck there?
Oh, that's fun, too, but this is fun, too.
And you're from Canada, right?
Yep.
Yeah, where about?
St. Lawrence College in Kingston.
Niagara University, Niagara Falls, New York.
You were here for a softball tournament, right?
Yeah, we played softball in Pensacola for about 4 days.
And how'd you do?
We improved.
In other words, they lost. Hey, thank you. Have a wonderful time here, okay? All right. All right, it is a madhouse down. Everybody having a terrific time. Are you guys ready for more parade? Huh? Yeah! Back to you, Alan and Joan.
All right, thank you, Regis. And we have more parade. You are watching the Main Street Dancers dancing up Main Street in 1920s costumes.
Complete with parasols.
Absolutely.
Which is a $25 word for umbrella. Just as effective in the sun as in the rain.
Those were a time, though, when things were a lot frillier and lacier.
Certainly look elegant, refined, and warm.
And the music you're hearing is strolling through the park. It's Daisy, as in Daisy Duck, and strolling down the river, a little medley.
Surely Daisy Duck has to be coming up soon. We look forward to Daisy every year.
Take a look at those elegant hats.
No two hats alike in this on that particular float, and of course,
Snow White.
Snow White, grandmother to the dwarf,
kisses.
looking beautiful.
And she's there with, of course, her prince. You always know that they're going to live happily ever after when you see them, right, Alan?
Now, you're not supposed to tell a woman's age, I know that, but I think it's reasonably common knowledge that it was over 50 years ago that Walt Disney first introduced Snow White.
Yes, and she's really become one of the movie's most beloved characters. Look, oh, they're her little friends. Some of the 7 dwarfs.
There's one dwarf that doesn't have a beard.
Which one?
That was Dopey.
Dopey? Oh, that's
He couldn't figure out how to grow.
I saw Grumpy back there. Doc's the leader, of course, a born leader.
You know some of the original names considered for these guys?
Which one? Tell me.
Wheezy, Puffy, and Burpy.
Oh, I think they made some good choices.
They did.
Look at the bliss up there. It's Big Thunder Mountain.
You can almost
my
see
Lizzie
the people
loves going
screaming.
to that. I love that ride. There's Dopey.
Dopey, over here. Wave, Dopey. Here's why they call him Dopey. Dopey. No, Dope. Over here, Dope. Hey, Dope. That's right. Dope. Turn left. I don't know.
You know, he's everyone's favorite dwarf, as a matter of fact.
Other names that didn't work for the dwarfs were Magic, Kareem, Dr. J. There's never been a dwarf called Stretch.
I just saw them. I saw Disney on Ice in New York City at Radio City Music Hall, which I think is where that movie first debuted.
There they are.
Here. Little Huey, Dewey, and Louie there on the front.
Donald.
They better be good because Donald and Daisy are right behind them. Hi, guys.
You know, in 1939, Donald starred in a short called Beach Picnic. I was with Frankie Avalon, I think.
Oh, come on.
No, of course not. Frankie ages like Snow White, You know, Donna was the original name for Daisy Duck.
Oh, really?
Yes, and she Changed her name like so many ducks do when they go to Hollywood. Became Daisy Duck.
They got their banjo kings all around them playing their rendition of By the Sea.
Yes. There's only one Donald Duck. There have been many duck-alikes, but only one Donald. The classic duck character. There's a man playing a very rare sailboat trombone.
They're the
bathing beauties. Very colorful, as is everything we're seeing here today. Lots more parade coming up, including a visit with Alice in Wonderland, Roger Rabbit, and a whole lot more.
First of all, I want to show everyone, this is my favorite little Easter bonnet here. What do you think?
It is as Eastery as I've ever seen you.
You like that? Yeah?
Beautiful. And to help celebrate Easter here, of course, at Walt Disney World, we've asked some of our guests to join the fun and sing along to that great classic Easter song, In Your Easter Bonnet.
And you folks can join along.
Put it back on and sing, girl.
With all frills upon it, you'll be the grand lady in the Easter parade. I'll be all in clover, and when they look you over, I'll be the proudest fellow in the Easter parade. Fifth Avenue, Fifth Avenue, Fifth Avenue. Well, bless us, and you'll find your photograph girl. I could write a sonnet about your Easter bonnet, and of the girl I'm taking to the Easter parade.
This is very funny.
On the avenue, Fifth Avenue. We kind of goofed up on that. The photographer will snap us, and you'll find that you're the photograph.
I could write a sonnet about your Easter bonnet and of the girl I'm taking to the Easter parade.
Now just say Abacadabra, and Premier takes you on the cruise that comes with a Walt Disney World vacation free. 3 full days, including hotel, rental car, and admission to it all. With the only 4-night Bahamas cruise to 4 magical out islands in the Abacos. Call your travel agent about Premier's new Abacadabra cruise and Disney Week, and just say the magic word.
No matter what, it's a Geo. New Geo. Geo Prism's got class with 16-valve kick. Geo. In a roomy 4-door. Or 5-door. Geo's protected from bumper to bumper. Oh. And has a very smart price. Give us a call. Sold and serviced by select Chevrolet dealers.
No matter what.
People are always asking me, where's the Kissimmee St. Cloud Resort area? Can you believe it? Why, we're the best place to stay in Central Florida. If you're visiting the Walt Disney World Resort, SeaWorld, Boardwalk and Baseball, or Kennedy Space Center. And that's just the start of the fun. In Little Darwin's Rock and Roll Palace, you can watch the night away with 50 stars live on stage. Cheer for knights jousting on horseback and enjoy the feast at medieval times. Join the troops for some Western food, fun, and shopping up for liberty. Even come face-to-face with some real gators at the Gatorland Zoo. At Watermania, cool out from Florida's largest wave pool. Would I kid you? Kissimmee St. Cloud is in the middle of everything, with thousands of hotel rooms and campsites. What more could you want? Except a free brochure, right? So call now. I'm waiting.
The Walt Disney World Happy Easter Parade will continue in a moment. Wednesday, All the stars are out. First, Diana Ross, Candice Bergen, and Audrey Hepburn.
I don't think I'll retire till I die.
On the Barbara Walters special. Then,
Oh, boy.
the moment everyone's been waiting for.
I thank you all sincerely.
The 61st Annual Academy Awards live. 2 spectacular events, 1 special evening. Wednesday.
When you have your film processed at Eckerd, it gets the Kodak Color Watch seal. That means that only Kodak systems and Kodak paper are used. What else? But that's not enough for Eckerd. No, because in an Eckerd lab, your film also goes through a careful inspection process. Then your prints are inspected too, and if there's a problem, it's labeled, so you can fix it next time. Only one place does all this, friends. Eckerd.
Eckerd photo processing. Nothing looks better.
Oh, that felt good.
Step out with Dixie, Watley, and Rex Reed for the At the Movies Academy Award Special. What will Rex and Dixie pick as their Oscar favorites? Tune in to see whom they choose for Best Actor, Best Actress, the Best Picture of 1988, and more. And the winner is the At the Movies Academy Award Special.
At the Movies picks the Oscars. Today at 5 on 10.
Happy Easter from the one and only Channel 10.
Hello, everybody. Happy Egg Day to you. Welcome back to all the fun of the 1989 Walt Disney World Happy Easter Parade.
Everyone's favorite Alice in Wonderland will be here soon, along with her pal, the White Rabbit. But right now, we have got the hippest, hoppiness,
Oh, yes, the hottest of the hot.
the biggest name in the rabbit game.
Please say hello to Roger
Very
Rabbit.
good. You did that very good. She's a cool, cool rabbit.
That's a shot from the MetLife blimp.
Did you
Rabbit
see that?
fan.
Did you see that 86 degrees? I believe it, too. It is warm. Look at all the kids that get to ride there with Roger Rabbit. They must be having a ball. Do you think all the success of Who Framed Roger Rabbit has gone to his head?
I don't know, maybe gone to his ears. You know, he just has this sound that is uncannily like a fine comic, an actor named Charles Fleischer in L.A. That
yeah?
rabbit sound, I swear.
Hey, look who's right behind Roger, those wild and crazy Keystone Cops.
Yes.
We could be in some trouble here, Alan. Look
Not
at
as much
those
as
guys.
Chip and Dale. They're in deep trouble. Here you see it, folks. Crime in the streets. But kind of funny crime.
I would say so.
I don't see bad guys taking those Keystone Cops very seriously.
Chip and Dale, I don't know. They don't seem like they're that afraid. It looks like they're taking the Keystone Cops on a merry little chase.
Well, whatever they did, of course, on Growing Pains, we just drowned them. Those chipmunks would be grounded for a week if they got in any kind of trouble. But the Keystone Cops, a little stricter. I see a paddy wagon in that chipmunk's future.
They're in it. They're in it. They're caught. Oh, no. What are we going to do?
Really, they're just going to go up the back. That's what they call minimum security, John.
Minimum security. He likes that. He likes your line.
Thank you, Chip or Dale.
And, of course, in addition to 10 cops and 2 chipmunks, we also have 12 Keystone Cop band members playing Silent Saga.
Hey, if you don't get your collar, get your tuba, right? Play a song. Worked for Miami Vice.
Look at all the people. Boy, there are thick crowds down there. Hey, look at
giant
this. It's the Mad
teapot.
Hatter's teapot.
Yes.
A lot of tea brewed in that teapot. Have you ever
would
seen one
need
that big?
one big-time lemon for that. Of course, it's a good thing. Oh, yes, giant flowers following the giant teapot.
That must mean
And a
that Alice
huge
in
mushroom.
Wonderland is close behind.
I think I see her perched atop that giant mushroom.
You know, the whole Alice in Wonderland story started when Alice was following the White Rabbit and tumbled down a rabbit hole into the whole new world of fantasy. And there's the White Rabbit. He wouldn't be late for this date, would he?
No, he'd be missing out.
You see Alice up there? That mushroom is over 14 feet high.
It's a good thing the Mad Hatter drank tea. Can you imagine a guy that hyper if he drank coffee? It all happened in Lewis Carroll's imagination, of course, through the looking glass, back in the, what was it, the 1800s?
Yeah.
Beautiful
the
butterfly.
Twiddledee and Twiddledum. The only way you can tell those two apart is because they have the names right on their collars. Otherwise, they're twins.
Of course, the Happy Easter Parade means that spring is here, and what a great time of year it is. You can lay on the beach, you can soak up the sun, you can live the outdoor life. Somewhere it's snowing, though, and people are saying, what's these
I don't want to think about that, which is exactly what our friend from Family Ties, Scott Valentine, did in the Bahamas. You know, there are so many out islands in the Bahamas, and each one's a little different with a different culture and a unique history. You could spend months exploring them all. Sounds good to me.
I think we should do a little island hopping, and I said hopping, not shopping, with Scott, all right?
Let's sail away.
Beautiful, isn't it? What a great way to spend Easter vacation. First, a trip to Walt Disney World, and then a cruise in the middle of the beautiful Abaco Island. Oh, hey, where's everybody going? Well, let's go. Come on. Time to head over to Treasure Key. Thanks, Shirley.
Round, round, get around, I get around, yeah, get around, round, round, I get around, I get around, round, round, I get around, get around, round, round, I get around, get around, round, round, I get around, I'm getting bug driving up and down the same old strip. I gotta find a new place where the kids are hip. My buddies and me, you're getting real well known. Yeah, the bad guys know us and they leave us alone. I get around, round, 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 I get around. Get around, round, round, I get around. Get around, round, round, I get around. Get around, round, round, I get around. I get around. Cause it wouldn't be right. Leave your best girl home on a Saturday night. I get around, round, 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 I get around. Get around, round, round, I get around. Get around, round, round, I get around. Get around, round, round, I get
If I were going to create the perfect place, I'd start with the north. I would carve out rivers and rolling hills, then ride the moon south and warm the skies with a tropical sun. I would dot the west with little hometowns and fill the east with excitement. Right in the middle, I'd put a great big playground. I would surround it all with water from coast to coast to coast, and I'd give it a name, Florida.
No matter what, it's a Geo. Geo. It's a fuel-injected front-wheel drive hatchback. Geo. It's the highest mileage in America. It's some of the lowest prices anywhere. Give us a call. Sold and serviced by select Chevrolet dealers.
No matter what.
Coming to Florida? you should know just how close the clear Gulf waters and sunny blue skies of St. Petersburg Clearwater and the Pinellas Sun Coast are to your Walt Disney World Resort vacation. Very, very close. Come, bask in our magic.
Where's the one place in Orlando where the forecast calls for bright, sunny skies with occasional showers?
Thank you.
Some of the snacks you can buy at SeaWorld are so good, you'll want to share them with a friend. Visit our dolphin feeding pool.
Thursday on the ABC After School Special.
I know it looks bad stealing an exam. It's not like anybody was going to get hurt. What they did threw off the curve.
You still say you had nothing to do.
Nothing. Absolutely. We just did it.
The Chiefs, Thursday.
And we are back with the Walt Disney World Happy Easter Parade live on this gorgeous Easter Sunday. We've got country-style Easter coming down Main Street here.
Sure do. There's Wendell and Shaker and Liver Lips and Big Al.
The Country Bears, they never miss this parade. They always take some time off from Country Bear Vacation Hoedown over in Frontierland, and they always show up.
I love the food over there. The ribs and you can get some good
over at
old-fashioned...
Hoopsie-Doo Review, too. A lot of good country.
Good old-fashioned corn stuck in your teeth there.
I must admit I went to dinner there while we were here this week. I came down here a week early to get in the mood, Alan.
Yes, doing your homework.
Have you seen this group right here? They do a lot of clogging and really good foot stepping.
Watch for these clog steps coming up. Tough to do. There you go.
Hey, there's Clara Cluck.
She's in a barn, of course.
She made her screen debut in the 1934 cartoon called Orphan's Benefit.
I've seen a lot on the freeway in L.A., but never a barn coming down the freeway. I wonder what the maximum speed limit is for a barn. Hey, buddy, pull that barn over.
And there's another shot for the Metropolitan Light Blimp. Joe Whalen at the controls.
The place to be today.
That's the MetLife Blimp up there. Well, he's got a clear shot today. We're going to be hearing Dolly Parton's 9 to 5 because Clara Cluck has got all of her chicks today.
Now, all those chicks are decorated in turkey feathers, by the way.
That's right.
Yes, so there's a naked turkey running around somewhere because these chickens look so beautiful.
And look at all the people down there along Main Street. Of course,
Regis must be with them, right?
He's
What
got
are you
a front
up
row
to?
seat.
Yeah, you know, folks come from all over the world to Disney World. And these folks are some of the many foreign visitors that we have here. This lady is from Norway. First time here?
Yes, first time.
Having a great time?
Yes.
You've got to go over to the Norway Pavilion over in Epcot.
Yes.
It's really terrific. And where are you from?
We're from England.
And your first time?
My second. First time for my little girl.
Wow, you came all the way back a second time.
We had to.
Is she enjoying it?
Very much.
And what about you?
England.
A lot of folks from England. How about you, ladies?
I'm from Turkey.
From Turkey?
Yes.
First time to Disney World?
Yes.
Oh, did you hear about it over in Turkey?
Yeah.
No kidding. Well, that's great.
It was my dream.
Oh, it was? Well, that's nice. How about you?
I'm from India, Bombay.
Bombay, India. She just dropped in to see the parade today. Huh?
Yes.
And
I'm having a wonderful time.
what is your favorite ride here?
The Space Mountain. That's great.
That's a killer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nothing like that in Turkey, I'll bet. And how about you?
I'm from the Philippines.
Philippines. Terrific. And you?
Wales in the UK.
Oh, that's brilliant. And you folks?
Canada, Mississauga.
Yeah, lots of Canadians down here, too. Well, we hope you're having a wonderful time down here. And thank you so much for joining us today. Joan and Alan, very exciting down here. Everybody having a ball. Walt Disney World is a great place to be at Easter. And in California, the be-boppingest place to be is at Disneyland. Because for the next few months, they're going to be celebrating a blast of the past. That means all the great tunes of the 50s and the 60s. So come on, pull up those bobby socks, get out that poodle skirt, and join Frankie Avalon for a rollicking blast of the past in Disneyland.
Hey! Hello, everybody! You know, for the next several weeks, Disneyland has turned back the clock to the 1950s for a big party called Blast to the Past. Oh, by the way, you know, I brought along my surfboard because I heard a rumor that Disneyland's newest attraction, Splash Mountain, has the tallest, the wettest, and the scariest waves in any of these parks. But before we catch a wave, let's blast back to the 50s right here on Main Street. So come on, cats, throw your mittens around your kittens, and let's go to the hop. Wop and boo. All right, listen up, operators. Now, here's a nip that says that you can't name the coolest, the keenest, the end-all fave dance craze in the 50s. Anybody got a guess? Got a new dance, and it goes like this. The name of the dance is the peppermint twist. Looks like this, the peppermint twist. Everybody twist. Say no to a ponytail? Let's do the twist. I need a partner. How about you? Come on, let me teach you how to twist. Here's what you got to do. First of all, you put your feet a little bit apart. Another one. Come here. Now you kind of grind them in the ground like this, see? Then you move your backside a little bit like that. Now get your arms swinging. And you got it. Doing the twist. Together. Let's really get Disneyland jumping at the Main Street Hop. Come on! The nifty 50s when we were cool and the music was hot. It was a time for car fins, ponytails, bebop, and rock and roll. Rock and roll is here to stay. It will never die.
It was meant to be that way, though I don't know why. I don't care what people say, rock and roll is here to stay. Let's go to the heart. 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 Come on, let's go to the angry heart. If you jump like rock and roll, sing like you can listen. If you like to follow the show, come on down and listen. Let's all cut to have a ball. Everybody rock and roll. Rock up and roll. Rock up and roll. Rock up and roll. Everybody rock up and roll. Rock and roll is here to stay. We don't care what people say. Rock and roll is rock and roll is rock and roll is rock and roll is
Well, friends, that kind of wraps things up for us here at Disneyland.
Bonza?
That's Kahuna. Well, you see, friends, I gathered a few of my friends for just a little bit of surfing because I understand that there is one Mondo wave over at Disneyland's newest attraction, Splash Mountain. So we are going to check it out. Now, it's been a great morning with all the dancing and all of the partying. But now, it's time for you to blast back to Walt Disney World and to Alan Thicke and Joan London. And remember, I don't care what people say. It's here to stay.
Thanks, Frankie. That was terrific. And welcome back to Walt Disney World in Florida.
Lots more parade coming up, including a visit from everyone's favorite nanny, Mary Poppins. You stay right where you are. We'll be right back with more of the 1989 Walt Disney World Happy Easter Parade.
Work to be done, and lunch is the last order of business.
When I'm hungry, I get cranky. I need a good snack, something that's going to fill me up, and Snickers does that for me.
Just seems like wherever I go, that Snickers bar is looking at me saying, come get me, come get me.
I can concentrate on my job after I've had the Snickers, and then I can go back to doing what I do best, which is take pictures.
Crunchy peanuts, peanut butter nougat, caramel and milk chocolate. Packed with peanuts, Snickers really satisfies.
Snickers really satisfies you.
This is the final call for Flight 39. Apologize for the delay.
In an average business year, an average business traveler serves an average 21 days locked in transit.
Baggage for Flight 256 will be arriving.
National has a way to reduce your sentence, and it means you'll never have to encounter another counter. National's Emerald Isle. Freedom at last.
From Walt Disney Pictures, when a little orphan needs help and everything humanly possible has been tried.
Do they want us now?
It's Disney to the rescue.
And here we go!
They're sending in the Air Force, the Navy, the Marines. Everyone's pitching in. On land, on sea, and in the air. Charge! Only in theaters, it's a Walt Disney classic. The Rescuers, rated G. Now playing at a theater near you. Check newspapers for showtime.
It's Honda Demo Days, and that means you can test ride a selection of exciting new Honda motorcycles at your Honda dealer right now for a limited time. While you're there, ask about special dealer price incentives and the new Buy Now, Ride Now, Pay Later financing program. Don't wait. See your participating Honda dealer today.
Walt Disney World Happy Easter Parade will continue in a moment.
It's Fun Time 89 at the Dade County Youth Fair and Exposition, March 16th through April 2nd at Coral Way and Southwest 112th Avenue in Miami. Exhibits, rides, food, shops, and shows on stage, on ice, in the air, everywhere. Experience the Expo at the Dade County Youth Fair and Exposition.
If you really want to stay on top of things, you can plan next year's income tax refund now.
How? Well, explain that one to me. I've never heard of anybody else that could do that.
Our planned refund program will help you do it.
H&R Block will analyze your taxes to plan next year's refund at the amount you choose.
If they can tell me ahead of time the changes, and, I would love it. I would love it.
Ask for the planned refund program only at H&R Block.
And plan your next year's refund now.
Okay, let's go for it.
This is a For Kids Sake community calendar. This For Kids Sake community calendar was brought to you by Winn-Dixie, Blockbuster Video, and the one and only Channel 10.
Sunday, welcome back everyone to the Walt Disney World Happy Easter Parade.
There's so much to see here. It's a great day in the Magic Kingdom in Florida. Lots of parades still coming your way.
Plus a pre-opening look at the fabulous new Disney-MGM Studios theme park, where you will discover a whole day of adventures of Hollywood.
Yes, that opens in just a few weeks. I can't wait to see Joan London and the Meryl Streep story.
And I think actually, look, I think the blimp's got a shot of it. You know, I must admit, I couldn't wait, and I went over there the other night and took a little walk through the area. It was wonderful. But right now, there's a shift in the wind and a magical feel in the air, and that could only mean one thing. Mary Poppins is on her way. And there she is with her pal Bert.
Let's see those dancing penguins. I look forward to that. There they are. Maybe the most famous penguins anywhere, next to Mario Lemieux, and that might mean nothing to you, but hockey fans are rolling in the aisle right now.
And of course, down there on Main Street, they're out for a Jolly Holiday. Remember that song? And all the other great hits from that Academy Award-winning movie. Tim Tim Cherie won Best Song, Spoonful of Sugar, that's my children's favorite, Step in Time, Feed the Birds, and of course, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I got it. I
You
said
never say it with even a blip in your voice. My tongue gets whiplash every time I try.
Look at those guys. They're all part of the Pearly Band back there, playing music, playing the Jolly Holiday.
So much to see. And a beautiful day for it.
You know, that film won 13 Academy Award nominations. It took home 5 Oscars. Best Actress, Film Editing, Original Score, the song, which of course is Tim Tim Cherie, and Special Visual Effects.
There you have these incredibly acrobatic, vital chimney sweeps. These outfits are actually hand-dyed to give them that sooty look. I think that's the way my kids do it.
I was going to say, my kids do that anyway.
Let me set you up right now, Joan. Chimney sweeping is a dirty job, but
Someone's got to do it.
what a
You
team.
can count on me for that, right? Was written by the famous Sherman Brothers, who also did the music for the other Disney films like The Aristocats and The Jungle Book. Now that's the shot of the studio I was looking for. Another shot, of course, from the MetLife blimp. And back down here now on Main Street, USA. And there are the Royal Court dancers twirling their way down Main Street. I wonder if the fairy godmother had anything to do with those gorgeous gowns. I think so.
We'll be seeing Cinderella soon. Yes, those gowns are the fairy godmother label, I'm sure.
Oh, they're made of a brocade fabric and trimmed with jewels. Now you can see on the close-up all the jewels. And the band you see is Cinderella's Royal Band, led by Walt Disney World's very own Captain Mike Davis. And you'll see Mike Davis. He's been at this parade, I think, every year that we've been doing this live. Davis right there. And the Royal Band is playing a medley of songs from the 1950 movie. And they're always there to herald the arrival of the beautiful lady, Cinderella. Hey, look, there's little Susie, one of the talented mice who helped sew Cinderella's ball gown, which means that Cinderella can't be far behind, and there she is. Everybody always waits for that little coach. Hi, Cinderella.
She didn't go for the tinted window options this year. This is a visual aid. Don't be afraid, please. No, don't be afraid. This is just to help us set up the pirate adventure in the Abaco Islands with Scott Valentine from Family Ties. It seems that one night at dinner, somewhere during salad, I think it was a Caesar.
A Caesar?
Oh, that was delicious, huh? Tell me, is this your first cruise?
Oh, no.
Ship is incredible. You know, I am really having a ball. I just... This again.
Look, everybody!
Here now, ye land lubbers! This airship is now under our control!
Oh, hey! Who do you guys think you are, huh? You can't capture us.
Here, watch yourself, matey, or I'll have your head!
You better do what he says, guys.
Okay, boys, take your prisoners away! Okay, matey. Now that you're officially our prisoners, what shall I do with you?
I'm not afraid of you.
Not afraid, eh?
I know the magic word.
And what is the magic word?
Abracadabra.
Might as well join the party, eh?
Come on, what are we waiting for?
Me mind on fire, me soul on fire, feeling hot, hot, hot. Party people all around me feeling hot, hot, hot. Oh, Lord! Ole, 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 ole. People in the party, hot, hot, hot. They come to the party on what they got. I'm hot, you're hot, he's hot, she's hot. Real hot, real hot.
We've had a magical time here at the Abaco Island, and I have never been to a party like this. Everybody, happy Easter, smooth sailing, Joan and Alan, and remember the magic word, Abracadabra!
Is that my little baby holding one of her own? Look at her loving touch. I see myself in her so much. Oh, I remember you, my baby, my own. How I would hold you so soft and warm. Well, I see myself in the way you care with the same sweet loving touch. I love you both so much.
Your Touch and Johnson & Johnson, the language of love.
If you used to take capsules, try new extra strength Tylenol gel caps. They're gelatin coated with a concentrated solid center under a smooth gelatin coating, so they're actually easier to swallow. Tylenol gel caps. It's not a capsule. It's better.
The official cruise line of Walt Disney World brings you the cruise that comes with a Walt Disney World vacation free. 3 full days include hotel, car and admission to it all with a luxury 4-night cruise to the Bahamas from Central Florida. Ask your travel agent about Premier Cruise Line's Cruise and Walt Disney World Week, the magic vacation combination.
Hey, what's a Geo?
Geo is a new line of import-style small cars that'll take you anywhere, no matter how far you want to go, or how far you have to go to get there, or how many of you there are.
Gosh, Geo's swell. Where can I get one?
You won't find this Geo at a gas pump, and you won't find Geo boring, and you won't find Geo out of style. Geo's only sold and serviced at select Chevrolet dealers. Give us a call.
Geo.
Look who's got that terrific Tuesday feeling.
Okay. Who feels like a wiener?
The fun begins with Who's the Boss. Then,
Where you been, Arnold?
Been kind of busy. I can vouch for that personally.
The Wonder Years. And
Here, dig in.
she loves her kids.
This stuff is disgusting. Wait till you taste it.
Roseanne. Then they're in the country.
You're scared to death.
Ooh, Karnak of the woods.
Anything but love. Who's the Boss? The Wonder Years. Roseanne. Anything but love. Tuesday.
And welcome back, everyone, to the Happy Easter Parade live from the Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. And right now it is hooray for Hollywood, Walt Disney World style. Hollywood Boulevard, the sound stages, the great movie ride, they are all part of the new Disney-MGM Studios theme park, which will open here at Walt Disney World in just 35 days. Movie magic in our own backyard. And here's Walt Disney World Ambassador Kathleen Sullivan again for a behind-the-scenes look at movie magic.
Thanks, Joan and Alan, and welcome to New York. Looks real, doesn't it? But it's really a set, part of the backlot here at the new Disney-MGM Studios theme park in Florida, opening May 1st. And what makes the new Disney-MGM Studios theme park so special is that you can get all the fun of a fabulous movie theme park and actually see movies and television shows being made. You'll be able to join in all the fun as part of a live studio audience. And you'll see all the magic behind Disney animation. Ever wonder how it all comes together? Well, on May 1st, you'll be able to see how it's done in state-of-the-art post-production facilities like this. Oh, and don't forget special effects and sound effects. You'll even get to take the ride of your life as you face fire, flood, and earthquake at Catastrophe Canyon. You feel something? Excitement, and that's just the start of all the movie fun. I'm standing here in the middle of Hollywood Boulevard as it appeared in the 1930s. At the other end of the street is the Great Movie Ride, which will open in just 35 days. Through those doors, Hollywood will come to life as you find yourself in the middle of scenes from some of Hollywood's most famous movies. Special effects to sound effects, to New York Street to Hollywood Boulevard, the Great Movie Ride to the magic of Disney animation. Everything from costuming to post-production. It's all here, movie magic like you've never seen it before. Don't miss the excitement just 35 days from now. May 1st, 1989, when the new Disney-MGM Studios theme park premieres at Walt Disney World in Florida.
All right, thank you, Kathleen, and welcome back to the Happy Easter Parade. And here we've got some fair maidens strolling down the street. These are the Azalea Trail Maids from Mobile, Alabama. And look at the escorts. Those are the officers of the Orlando Naval Training Center Medical and Dental Corps. Aren't they beautiful? They actually call this style of dressing antebellum finery. Each gown took over 50 yards of organdy and taffeta and up to 200 yards of lace and ribbon to make. They are actually all high school seniors. They're sponsored by the Mobile JCs. Now, if you look close here, we're going to be seeing Mr. and Mrs. Easter Bunny.
Oh, yes. And Mr. and Mrs. Claus in springtime.
These are our grand marshals, of course, for the 1989 Walt Disney World Parade. Mr. Easter Bunny must be very tired right now after delivering all the Easter baskets to lucky children across the country. They're great. All right, more because coming up in just a few minutes is the exciting, I couldn't resist one,
Yeah.
finale to our Happy Easter Parade.
Right now, let's go down to Regis on Main Street and see how things are going. Regis, you there?
I'm right here, Alan. All right, let's find out what the folks thought about the parade. What'd you think?
Absolutely wonderful. It was my fantasy realized.
First time here?
Well, first time for a parade.
And what about you? First time here?
Oh, I've been here every year since 1975. It's beautiful. Every year it gets better. Beautiful.
14 years in a row.
Yes, every year.
Just love Mickey Mouse or somebody, huh?
Oh, I love it down here. It's beautiful.
What's your favorite part of the parade?
The cartoon characters. If I could get a job here, I would, because they look like they have so much fun.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's a happy place, isn't it? Well, why don't you get a job here?
I wish I could.
And how'd you do today?
Oh, just fine. It was fantastic. It's his first time here.
And did the youngster enjoy it?
Oh, it was great. It was just fantastic. It's my third time here.
And that's the way it is here, year after year. People just keep coming back. They just really and truly love it. Anyway, thanks for being with us all day today. Anyway, are you set now, gang, for the biggest Easter finale you've ever seen in your life? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, toot those horns and beat that drum, because here comes the biggest finale ever on Main Street, USA. Take it away, 76 trombones.
Walt Disney World brings you the cruise that comes with a Walt Disney World vacation free. 3 full days include hotel, rental car, and admission to it all, with a luxury 4-night cruise to the Bahamas from Central Florida. Ask your travel agent about Premier Cruise Line's Cruise and Walt Disney World Week, the magic vacation combination.
If I were going to create the perfect place, I'd start with the north. I would carve out rivers and rolling hills, then ride the moon south and warm the skies with a tropical sun. I would dot the west with little hometowns and fill the east with excitement. Right in the middle, I'd put a great big playground. I would surround it all with water from coast to coast to coast, and I'd give it a name, Florida.
This is the final call for Flight 39. Apologize for the delay. The captain has turned on the fasten.
In an average business year, an average business traveler serves an average 21 days locked in transit.
Package for Flight 256 will be arriving.
National has a way to reduce your sentence, and it means you'll never have to encounter another counter. National's Emerald Isle. Freedom at last.
It's Honda Demo Days, and that means you can test ride a selection of exciting new Honda motorcycles at your Honda dealer right now for a limited time. While you're there, ask about special dealer price incentives and the new Buy Now, Ride Now, Pay Later financing program. Don't wait. See your participating Honda dealer today.
This has been great. My husband Michael and Sarah and Lindsay and Jamie and I have had a great time here at the Walt Disney World Happy Easter Parade.
It's been a magical springtime celebration. When I think of magic, I think Regis. Nice to see you again, Regis.
Nice to see you, Alan.
Happy Easter to you. Happy Easter to my two sons, Robin and Brennan, back home. Don't eat all the chocolate. Save a few calories for Dad, okay?
Why do you always feel like one of your sons? But anyway, yes, we've had a wonderful time here on Main Street, USA, everybody.
Happy Easter from everyone here at the Walt Disney World Happy Easter Parade.
Happy Easter, everybody.
The Walt Disney World Happy Easter Parade, brought to you by Premier Cruise Lines, the official cruise lines of Walt Disney World with the exclusive cruise.